The number of new COVID-19 patients as announced today is almost a fifth of those announced yesterday. 59 more patients have tested positive for the coronavirus. Now, this is out of the 2,354 samples that were tested within the last 24 hours. This raises the national total to 4,797. Now, the good news is that 73 people have also recovered, raising the recoveries to 1,680. Unfortunately, 2 more people have died, and the fatalities now stand at 125. Nairobi County is the most hit, with the patients at 28, then Mombasa 21, Kilifi with 3, while Kiambu and Machakos each have 2. Kisii, Bungoma and Uasin Gishu each recorded 1 person each.
You might have seen this on your phone in the last few days. It is an interface that tech firms Google and Apple have provided to public health agencies. Governments across the world now have a framework in which they can combine and create their own applications for contact tracing of COVID-19 patients. Both technology firms made changes to their operating systems, Android and iOS. So if someone tests positive for COVID-19 and enters that information into the app, 14 days worth of information on the people they have come into contact with are saved in a server. This is assuming that they all have their Bluetooth function on and the relevant app installed. These contacts will be notified and advised to take relevant measures. Apple and Google say the tool does not collect location or personal identifiable data and will not reveal identities of people who test positive to other users.
But they don't have specific information. So for instance, unless the Ministry of Health has provided data to say so-and-so had COVID in such and such a building, then it's difficult for them to give that. Or you as an individual, you have volunteered that information to say I'm COVID positive, and therefore, your information and where you've been is accessible.
So what does this mean for data privacy rights?
Consent, it's a big one. It's where you actually give your permission for your data to be used for a specific purpose. Objection is where you can actually object the usage of the data against your will and consent. Purposeful usage of it can actually, want your data to be either erased or deleted or moved to another party.
However, there are moments where these very rights are curtailed.
We want to protect people's privacy. But even as we do that, when it's a health issue, when it's a security issue, we ensure that the public safety comes first.
Post-COVID-19, there is actually a very big concern on the use of this data post that. And that is where the Office of the Data Commissioner can also give clarity on this.
CS Musharu says a data commissioner will be in office in early July. The DC is key in data regulation. Anita Nkonge, NTV.